Well, congratulations on your first game ball as a Cavalier. LeBron said you earned it tonight. You sure did. What was your mindset when JR went out and you had been staying ready to be called upon?
I mean, we all brothers, so if one go down, another got to step up. So that's sort of what I kind of did and displayed throughout the game. Let's get them energy. That's what I'm here for, to get the team energy. And we needed a big win, and we got one because we fought hard and we played defense every possession.
Could you feel that you did give the guys some juice?
Yeah, I gave team solid minutes tonight. I just want to build off that. And I'm always ready. So when my name called upon, I'll always be ready. So no matter what, if I don't play 10 games, the 11th game, if I get in, I'm going to be ready. So that's my job, is to stay ready. No matter what, you never know. Another man go down, the next man step up, and that's what this team about.
You told me weeks ago off camera that you love playing defense. It's your calling card. What does it take for a guy to love to play defense?
Determination, multiple efforts. You got to have a fight in you, and that's sort of what I am. Been in the league. What I'm known for is a fighter, a tough guy. You see, man, Kyle Lowry getting into it. That's part of the game. That's what I'm about. It's all positive at the end of the day. But I'm just happy we got the win. We fought hard, and I'm just happy everybody came together and got the win.
Lowry's an all-star. We know how tough he is, but you made it tough on him in the second half. What was your game plan?
That's to pick him up half court and try to take him out of bringing the ball up, have somebody else bring the ball up, initiate the offense. And I think that kind of rattled them a little bit, and I think that's what made us really get a big lead and change the game.
You know, in your hometown of Chicago, just like that, Clevelanders love tough guys. So you kind of fit in, don't you, to the Cleveland mentality?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always had that grit in me. So I'm always carry that, no matter what. I had that grit in me. That's how I was built. That's how I was raised. I've been through a lot in my life, and I'm just happy I'm in a good place right now, and I'm continuing to build off of it.
Yeah, you can hit a three ball, as you showed in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, coaches want me to be aggressive now, not just be a defensive guy. I could do that and make open shots, because a lot of teams don't sag off me because they don't know me real well, because I haven't played. But I'm going to always be ready and continue to work every day.
Great job tonight.
Thanks, man.
All right, AJ, I want to start with DeAndre Liggins. Bron told me out there on the floor he deserves the game ball. What did you see out of him?
Well, he stayed ready. He's an individual that, there's a hunger in his eye. We always joke and say that there's a pit bull off its chain, because that's the way he plays. He tries to pick people up full court. He's got a grittiness about him. There's a competitiveness about him that I think, not that we've been lacking, but we needed that kind of surge tonight.
And you can do that almost any night, but to come into a game as such tonight, how big was that?
Well, it's huge, but you got to understand, this is he's a Kentucky kid, University of Kentucky. He's been in the league for a few years. He's a South Side Chicago guy. There's a lot of things about him that just he's in this spot because of his competitiveness. So he's kind of a quiet kid, but the minute he gets into a game, it's just pure competitiveness. We had him guarding Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. We had him guarding pretty much everybody, just because we needed that with Swish going out, and then obviously the foul trouble in the first half.
What was it about yesterday's practice that really set in with this team?
Well, we had been shooting the ball so well, and it had probably been covering up a bunch of our defensive mistakes. It had been covering up some of the game plan errors that we were making. So once we kind of came down a little bit, or we didn't shoot the ball as well as we possibly can, then all of a sudden you start to see those defensive mistakes. You start to have a little bit less energy. And yesterday's practice was just an energy practice. It was just, okay, the way that the NBA is scheduled now, you have a lot less back-to-backs, but it also means you have a lot less time to practice. So, there are times where you can kind of get into a little bit of a funk, and I think we were in one.
When it comes to consistency and piling up wins, how do you carry this momentum into New York?
Well, the Knicks are playing well. They're playing. We played in the first game of the season, which for anybody is probably not the best time to play. Any team, especially a team that's been together like we have, and they had a bunch of new guys. But they're starting to get into their rhythm. Porzingis is playing well. Carmelo's playing well. Other guys are contributing, and they're starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. So, our job, especially being shorthanded without Swish and not knowing what his deal is, our job is just to continue this hard fight. This hard fought kind of grittiness about us.
As Fred mentioned on the broadcast, you're now 8 of 11 from 3. How are you feeling rhythm-wise?
I'm just glad that one of them, was during a win. I think the eight
In
of
a
them.
crucial part of the game.
Yeah. Channing didn't want to shoot one with 1 second to go, so he threw it to me. So I always appreciate those high percentage looks that I get. But no, it's about confidence. I didn't shoot. I kind of started the ball well, the first 5 games, and the rest of the month, was still trying to, get into a bit of a rhythm. And the last few games I've been shooting the ball well. Unfortunately, it hasn't really, turned into victories. But I'm glad that I was able to, hit a shot in a crucial point, in a victory tonight.
RJ, thanks for your time.
Thank you.